There's gonna be good times, good times. I know there's gonna be.
Stop.
Ain't shady, baby, I'm hot, like the prodigal son. Pick up battle, eeny, meeny, miny, moe, and flower, you're the chosen one.
Oh my god, 6 a.m. call time. Super excited. Like what I always look for when I go home is home cooked meals because I never have home cooked meals. So like yeah, I'm super excited for that. My mom's the best cook ever. I super love food and I keep talking about like I super love my mom's food, home cooked meals. So when I got to New York, I had to cook my meals and I'd call my mom always and be like, Ma, how would you cook this dish that you would make? And then I tried to copy it, but then it's never usually the same and like it's not as good. But then like, you know, I actually got to cook, which is something I'd never do before. I was alone for 4 months at 18 years old. So it was really exciting for me. In New York, there's like different castings every day. Like there's sometimes only one, sometimes there's none, sometimes there's 10 in a day, and you have to go from Manhattan to Brooklyn, back to Manhattan, to a different side of Brooklyn, and back to Manhattan, and then a test shoot in New Jersey. So it's like super crazy. Like you never know what you're gonna get. And like we get this email every single night at 7 p.m. straight what we're gonna do the next day. Like my agency emails me a list of the things I have to do. Like, okay, you have 3 castings, you have 1 test shoot, and you have 1 request go see, like that. I worked with Gigi Hadid, Jordan Dunn, Emily Di Donato. I casted for this Maybelline commercial, and then my agency told me that I booked it. And then when I got to the shoot location, I did not know that I was gonna shooting with these girls. So when they said, okay, Gigi is on the 3rd floor having her makeup done, I was like, wait, are we talking about Gigi Hadid? And then they're like, yeah. I was like, holy. She was, you know, honestly, she was the nicest among the 3 because we shot at the roof deck scene and this was springtime, so it was really cold. And then they had heating pads, which was not fair. They had like so much heating pads around them. They were taking care of them, but they weren't taking care of us. I'm like, okay, I get you're famous and everything, but we're freezing too. So Gigi offered her heating pads to us and the other girls didn't. So I was like, oh, she's really nice. So I was traveling to London from New York, and then it's funny for me. I'm not sure if you guys will find it funny, but it's never because it happened to me. So we were about to land, and then the stewardess came up to me, and then she said, the gentleman at the back wanted to give this to you. And then you know those paper things that you play na parang 1, 2, like that. I don't know what you call it. Yeah, it's like, so I tried to play it, and then I just ended up opening it because it had like a note. He was like, my name is blah blah, this is what I do, I'm here in London for about a week, and then I'm going back to New York, and then do you wanna hang out for coffee, and this is my number if you do. And then I was like, oh, this is so cool. I mean, like, I don't know, I've never been approached that way, so it was a funny experience for me. But I never met the person. It literally was just the paper he gave me. School has always been a priority. Like leaving school was never the plan, so I'm sticking with my plan, and modeling was just something that happened. So it was never like something that I would leave school for. So I'm really focusing on school. So whenever I have modeling jobs that would interfere with school, I wouldn't do it. Or if they really want to get me, I would ask if we could follow like my class schedule, like shoot after class or shoot on the weekend. So that's how I manage it. Like if we shoot and I have class, then I'm sorry, I can't do it. Whenever I go home, my family, I would always make it a point to go to Iguanas for either dinner or lunch, and like that's a tradition we always do because my sister and I, we only go home on weekends, so it's like the only time when my family and I are all together. Iguanas is this Mexican restaurant that was called zapatas before. Like, so to me, it's always been zapatas, but now it's called iguanas. It's really good. It's really authentic. It's Tex-Mex. So I suggest you guys try it out. Our first stop is to pick up Yana. It's exciting.
Ain't shitty, baby, I'm hot, like the prodigal son. Big up battle, eeny, meeny, miny, moe, and flower, you're the chosen one. Well, your left hand's free.
So before there was a lot of Starbucks here in Pampanga, we had our very own coffee academy.